Hello everyone, welcome to Premier Math. Today we are going to discuss some important math problems on average based on previous year SSC questions. We'll be solving these questions using speed matrix. So let's start our session. Our first question is, the average age of 100 nurses in nursing home in 1982 was 50 years. In 1984, 20 nurses retired from their job, whose average age was 60 years. After a huge gap in 1987, 40 nurses were employed whose average age was 38 years. Average age of all the nurses in 1990 was. In 1982, average age of this 100 nurses was 50 years. And in 1984, 20 nurses retired from their job. So, before retirement, in 1984, average age of this 100 employees was 52 because there is 2-year increment from 82 to 84. So, average increment is plus 2. 50 plus 2 is 52. Now, after retirement of 20 people, that is after retirement in 1984, employees will become 100 minus 20, 80. So, average age of this 80 people become 52 minus decrease in average. So, we need to find out the decrease in average here. Here 20 people retired and their average ages was 60 years. But previously this 20 people were included in this 100 and their average was 52. That means previously this 20 people average was 52. But the question clearly says that average age of this 20 people is 60 years. That means this 60 is plus 8 greater than previous average 52. So 20 into 8, 160 was previously distributed to this remaining 80 people. So decrease in average is 20 into 8 minus 20 into 8 divided by 80 because this 20 into 8, 160 was distributed to this 80 people. So decrease in averages is minus 2. 52 minus 2 is 50. 50 is the average of 80 people. Now, in 1987, 40 nurses were employed. So, I will consider before employing this 40 nurses. That is, in 1987, before employing this 40 nurses, there were 80 people. And average age of this 80 people will become 53 because there is 3-year increment. 84 to 87, 3-year increment. So, average also increases to 3. 50 plus 3, 53. Now, after joining 40 people in 1987, after joining 40 people, employees become 80 plus 40, 120. And average of this 120 people will become 53 plus difference in average. Here we need to find out the difference in average. Here 40 people have joined. 40 people joined and their average age was 38 years. But here previous average was 53. So 38 is minus 15 less than 53. 38 is 15 less than 53. So, there is a minus 15 change here. And this 40 into minus 15. That is 40 into 15. 600 should be distributed to the total number of people 120. So, decrease in average is, there is a decrease in average because average age of the new employees is 38, which is less than the previous average 53. So, there will be a decrease in average. So, minus 15 into 40 should be distributed to this 120 people. This is the decrease in average. 120 goes 5 times in 600. So, minus 5 is the decrease in average here. So, here difference in average is minus 5. 53 minus 5, 48 is the average age of 120 people. Now, average age of 120 people in 1990 is, there is a 3-year plus 3-year increment. So this 48 will become 48 plus 3, 51. So option B is your right answer. So average age of total nurses 120 in 1990 years was 51 years. The average expenditure of the hotel when there are 10 guests is rupees 60 per guest, and average expenditure is rupees 40 when there are 20 guests. If it is known that there are some fixed expenses irrespective of the number of guests, then the average expenditure per guest when there are 40 guests in the hotel. Here let us consider fixed cost as X and variable cost as Y. Then fixed cost plus variable cost is total cost. Now, when there are 10 guests, average is 60 rupees per guest. So, average is 60 rupees per guest means total cost is 60 into 10. Number of people 10. 60 into 10, 600. So, 600 is the total cost when there are 10 guests. So, this 600 is equal to fixed cost plus variable cost. So, fixed cost X plus variable cost is Y, but there are 10 people. So, for 10 people, 10 into Y is the variable cost. Now, when there are 20 guests, 40 is the average. So, 40 into 20 is the total cost. That is 800. That is rupees 40 for each of this 20 guests means 40 into 20 is the total cost. Total cost is equal to fixed cost X plus variable cost Y. For 20 people, 20 into Y is the variable cost. Now, from these two, X cancel. 20Y minus 10Y is 10Y, which is equal to 800 minus 600, 200. That means Y is equal to 20. If Y is equal to 20, X is equal to, apply it in first equation, that is 600 is equal to X plus 10Y. X is equal to 600 minus 10 into Y is 20, 10 into 20, which is equal to 600 minus 200, 400. So, X is equal to 400 and Y equal to 20. Then, what is the average expenditure per guest when there are 40 guests? So, we have to find average of 40, which is equal to fixed cost X 400 plus variable cost Y 20. There are 40 people. So, 20 into 40 is the variable cost divided by total number of people is 40, which is equal to 40, 40 cancel. 40 goes 10 times in 400. So, 10 plus 20, 30. So, 30 is the average rupees per guest when there are 40 guests in the hotel. So, option A is your right answer. 5 members of a team are weighed consecutively and their average weight calculated after each member is weighed. If the average weight increases by 1 kilogram each time, how much heavier is the last player than the first one? Here there are 5 players. An average weight increases by 1 kilogram each time when they weigh consecutively. So, when 5 players weight measured, there are total 4 times average increased by 1 kilogram. So, 4 times average increases by 1 kilogram. So, 1 kilogram is the increment here. Now, we have to calculate the weight difference between 2 players, that is last player and first player. Between last player and first player, there are 4 times average increases and average increases by 1 kilogram, that is unit increment. Then, weight difference between two players is equal to, there are 2 players involved, last and first player. So, 2 into 4 times average increases and 4 times average increases by 1 kilogram. So, 4 into 1. So, 2 into 4 into 1 is equal to 8 kilogram. So, option C is your answer. if we need to find out weight difference between second and fourth player, then you can see weight difference between fourth and second player is equal to, between fourth and second player, 2 times average increases and 2 players involved. So 2 into 2 into, and 1 kilogram is the unit increment. So 2 into 2 into 1 is equal to 4. So weight difference between fourth and second player will be 4 kilogram. So this way you can calculate this. Now, if you want to do it in another method, let us consider weight of first person as 1 kilogram. Then weight of the fifth person will be, if there is unit increment, weight of the fifth person will be 5 plus 5 minus 1, 4. So 5 plus 4, 9 kilogram is the weight of the fifth person. Then weight difference between fifth and first player, last and first player is 9 minus 1, 8 kilogram. This way you can calculate weight of 10th person as 10 plus 10 minus 1, 9, 19 kilogram. Weight of 20th person as 20 plus 20 minus 1, 19, that is 39 kilogram. So this will go on, because there is unit increment. If you have doubt, let us consider weight of first person as 1 kilogram. Then average increases by 1 means 1 plus 1, 2 is the average. Now 2 is the average means 2 into 2, 4 will be the total sum of 2 players. So weight of the second person will be 4 minus 1, 3 kilogram. Because 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 by 2 is 2. 2 is the average. Again, if weight of the second person is 3 kilogram, average increases by 1 means new average is 4. Now 4 into 2 is 8. 8 minus 3 is 5. So weight of the third person is 5 kilogram. Again average increases by 1 means 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 is the new average. So 6 into 2, 12. 12 minus 5 is 7. So weight of the fourth person is 7 kilogram. Now again average increases by 1 means 7 plus 1, 8. 8 is the new average. 8 into 2, 16. 16 minus 7 is 9 kilogram. So weight of the fifth person is 9 kilogram. Now you can see here weight of the first person is 1 kilogram. Weight of the fifth person is 9 kilogram. Here weight of first person 1 kilogram. Weight of the fifth person is 9 kilogram. So weight difference between last and first player is 9 minus 1, 8 kilogram. Now here answer is option C. Out of 9 person, 8 person spend rupees 30 each for their meal. The ninth one spent rupees 20 more than the average expenditure of all the 9. The total money spent by all of them was, let us consider average expenditure of all the 9 people as A. Then 8% spent rupees 30 each for their meal. Total money spent by 8 people is 8 into 30 plus ninth one spent rupees 20 more than the average. So ninth one spent 8 plus 20 rupees. Now total money spent by all of the 9 people is 8 into 30 plus 8 plus 20 divided by number of people is 9. This is equal to average. You can see ninth one spent 20 rupees extra. That is 20 rupees more than the average. So if I distribute this extra 20 rupees equally to this 8 people, then each of these 9 people will spend average expenditure. That is, if I distribute this 20 rupees equally to 8 people, I can find the average. 20 by 8 is equal to 2.5. So if I distribute this 2.5 rupees to this 8 people, that will be equal to average. So average is equal to money spent by this 8 people is 30 plus extra money spent by the 9th person is 20 divided by 8. So 30 plus 20 by 8 is equal to 32.5. 32.5. This is equal to average. Then total money spent by total money spent is equal to average expenditure into total number of people 9, which is equal to 9 into 30, 270. 9 into 2.5. 2.5 can be written as 5 by 2. For 5 by 2 into 9, 5 into 9, 45. 45 by 2, 22.5. So, 270 plus 22.5 is equal to 292.5. So, option C is your answer. In a school with 600 students, the average age of the boys is 12 years and that of girls is 11 years. If the average age of the school is 11 years and 9 months, then the number of girls in the school is. Here this question can be done in 3 different ways. Method 1 is ratio method. Here, number of girls plus boys is 600. Consider number of boys as B, number of girls as G. Then B plus G is 600. In that case, take the difference between average and average of boys. Then, take the difference between average and average of girls. Here, average is 11 years and 9 months and average of boys is 12 years. So, 11 years, 9 months minus 12 years is to, here average of girls is 11 years. So, 11 years, 9 months minus 11 years. Now, difference between this is minus 3 months because 12 years minus 11 years is 1 year. 1 year minus 9 months is 3 months. So, minus 3 months is to, here 11 years 9 months minus 11 years is 9 months. Now, 3 goes 3 times in 9. So, minus 1 is to 3. Then, number of boys is to girls. Take the reverse of this. This is equal to minus 1 is to 3. So, take the reverse of this, that is 3 is to 1. Ignore the negative symbol. Now, here boys part is 3 part, girls part is 1 part. Then, total number of girls is equal to, girls part is 1 part, total number of part is 3 plus 1, 4 part. And total number of boys and girls is 600. So, 1 by 4 of 600 is number of girls, which is equal to 150. So, option B is your answer. Now, the second method is shortcut method. Here, number of boys is B and average of boys is 12 years. Number of girls is G and average of girls is 11 years. And total number of boys and girls is 600. And average of this 600 students is 11 years and 9 months. Now you can see 11 is common. So I will write this 12 as 11 plus 1. Now this 1, extra 1 is for this total number of boys. So 1 into B. 1 into B, this number should be equally distributed to the 600 students. Now 1 into B by 600 is equal to this extra 9 months. Because 11 is common, I have taken 11 as common. Now extra is 1. This 1 into number of boys should be equally distributed to this total number of students 600. Which is equal to this extra 9 months. So 9 is equal to 9 by 12 years. 9 months is equal to 9 by 12 years. So which is equal to, B is equal to 9 by 12 into 600. Now 12 goes 5 times in 60. So 50 times in 600. So 9 into 50 is equal to 450, which is equal to number of boys. Then number of girls is equal to 600 minus 450, which is equal to 150. So option B is your answer. Third method is ordinary method. Now average age of school is 11 years 9 months. This 9 month can be written as 9 by 12 years. 9 by 12 is 3 goes 3 times in 9, 3 goes 4 times in 12. So 3 by 4 is 0.75. So 11.75 is the average of the school, which is equal to sum of age of the boys and girls divided by total number of boys and girls is 600. Here sum of age of boys and girls is average of boys is 12 and total number of boys consider it as B, plus average age of girls is 11 years and total number of girls is 600 minus number of boys. Now if you solve this, you will get number of boys. That is 600 into 11.75 is equal to 12B minus 11B is D plus 600 into 11. Now you can see 11.75 minus 11 into 600 is equal to 0.75 into 600, which is equal to number of boys. Here 0.75 is 3 by 4. Now 4 goes 150 times in 600. 3 into 150 is number of boys. The number of girls is 150. So option B is your answer, because total number of boys and girls is 600. So you can do this question in either way.